Hi guys, I am back from my trip from Guatemala and we are doing a video where I'm going to show you everything that I bought in Guatemala, all of these amazing cultural and traditional treasures that I got here, and I am just so excited to show you guys. And honestly, it was so amazing. It was such an amazing experience to get to know more of my heritage and my roots and to get to know this gorgeous culture and country. My trip to Guatemala was a dream. I cannot say anything bad about it. Well, I can't. Not everything was perfect, but it's fine. Like, it was so worth it. I would go 1,000 times more. And I loved almost every second of it, except the things that were out of my control and not honestly Guatemala's fault. I will be doing a vlog of my Guatemala trip. It's gonna take me a while to edit, but I will have it ready for you guys. I think this video is gonna come before that, but it's totally fine. I just wanted to show you guys everything I got in Guatemala to get you a little bit excited about if you ever plan to go there, then you could see everything that you could buy and get in Guatemala. A lot of traditional art, a lot of traditional pieces, a lot of cultural pieces. I just love everything that I got so much. Sadly, I didn't get enough ceramics, which was like the number one thing I wanted from there because I want to add more ceramics to my house, but it's fine. We can see if next time that I go, I can get some ceramics. And if you've gone to Guatemala or you're from Guatemala and you know any places that I can get ceramics, please let me know because I want to add it to my list for my next trip. I do want to be honest of how much I spent, and I just want to preface by saying that you do not have to spend this much, but I spent this amount, which I will tell you guys in a second how much it was, but I spent this big amount because I really wanted to bring a lot of things from there to my house, again, because it was my abuela's homeland. So I wanted to bring some pieces of her to my house, of her culture, of her traditions, of what she grew up around with. So I did plan to spend this amount of money before I went. This was literally planned. I said, like, I'm gonna get this amount, and if I spend it all, it's fine. And if I don't spend it all, then it's so much better. But I did spend it all, and I'm even thinking right now, because when I was there, I was like, maybe I bought too many stuff. But now that I'm looking back on it, I'm like, man, I wish I would have gotten even more things because I just love everything so much. Like, I am obsessed with everything and I cannot wait to put it around my house. That's why I'm also doing this video right now, because I just need to use these things. So I want to get it out of the way. I want to show you guys everything that I bought. I'm going to try to tell you where I found the things that I found. But yeah, I need to use these things. Okay, I think I'm going to start with apparel because I want to talk about what I'm wearing right now. And this is a poncho, and let me see if I can show you guys the full length. So this is a poncho that I got in Panajachel. I absolutely love it. And I was looking for something like this. I really wanted a poncho. I wanted a wool one, but I couldn't find the right one and price range as well. Most of these items, I cannot remember the prices because they do say them in quetzales, and then I have to like change it to dollars, and totally forgot most of the prices, but I do think I paid like $17 for this poncho, if I'm not mistaken. They do range depending on where you're buying it and what style of tejido they are, but yeah, I think this one cost me $17. I love this so much. This is my favorite part about this poncho. I've seen ponchos before, but I think because it has this little tassels on the corner, I just immediately fell in love with them. Also, the colors I think are brighter in real life. I don't think the camera is capturing them that well, but it's like a bright blue, a bright mustard yellow, some dark greens, blacks, and reds. This is the fabric of the poncho, and it has, you can even see the colors on the little tassels, and I am completely in love. I did get to use this on my trip. You're gonna see it on my blog. but I cannot wait to use it here where I live. I don't know if I have anywhere to use it, but I need to find something because it's just absolutely perfection. Also, a little fun tidbit, the day that I used this, I went to San Juan La Laguna, which is one of the towns close to La Guatitlan, which is in Panajachel. And I was walking through the stores because that day I was absolutely very, very sick. That was the day that I realized I was sick. So I wasn't feeling that great. My parents went to do more stuff, sightseeing, and I stayed behind and I just went browsing because I wanted to find a specific, it's what you put under the plates when you're eating on a dining table. I completely forgot the name right now, but that they call them individuales there. So I was looking for a specific type of that. So I went basically just browsing for shops. But I was wearing this poncho with a little short skirt. And I remember some girls, they were tourists, but I don't remember where they were from. Maybe they were European or something. I am not sure. But they were browsing for clothes. And I remember hearing one of them say like, "Oh, look how cute she looks. She's wearing a poncho. Look how cute she looks." Like, trendsetter. I have no idea, but I think they were inspired because of my poncho, and I feel like they were definitely thinking about getting a poncho because, you know, they saw me wearing one and it just looks so cute. I know if I was them and I saw someone wearing a poncho, especially this one, I would immediately fall in love and try to get one myself. I don't know. I was excited to hear them say that because you know, sometimes you think things look good, but you maybe don't know it. It's not that you don't know it. It's just, it gets confirmed. It gets even more confirmed if a stranger says it as well without you even asking. So I was like really feeling myself that day, even if I was sick and feeling horrible. So another apparel thing that I got are these like halter tops, and they have like the same tread style as the poncho. They also have the little tassels on one side. I definitely should put this on so you guys can see it. But I'm going to show you two of them because I ended up buying two. This was the first one that I bought. I immediately fell in love with the color. It's a really, really bright green. In the camera, it looks a little bit more yellow, which I honestly love that color right now. I'm very into like a dirty yellow, if that's how you call it. But in person, it looks very, very bright green, and it has little tassels. So I did get this one. I think she started selling it to me at 20 something. I think she said like 140 quetzales, but at that point I was a little bit out of cash and we couldn't find like an ATM to get more USD to like exchange it for quetzales. So I was like, no, I'm sorry, like I can't buy it. And I was gonna leave because literally it's not that I didn't want to pay that amount, because I think 140 quetzales, it's maybe like 30 something USD, but I didn't have enough cash. So I started to leave and she kept going down and down and down in price, which I kind of feel like horrible about because I was not trying to make her sell it to me for less. I really didn't have the quetzales at that moment. But she ended up selling it to me, I think in like 11 USD dollars. And I was like, okay, 11 USD for a halter top is basically free in a way, which again, that's why I feel so bad. This is worth so much more than 11 USD. Like it's a handmade halter top with this gorgeous stitching. Then I ended up getting a second one a different day because I saw this one and oh my God, the colors are gorgeous. The thing about Guatemala is there's like a million of the same thing, but all in different colors. And because they're handmade, they're all a little bit different. So it's hard to like choose which style you really want. So I wasn't planning to get another one because I already had a halter top. But then I saw this one and I was like, I don't think I can let this one go. And that was a different day. So that day we finally figured out how to get more cash and stuff like that. So I had a little bit more money. I don't remember how much this one cost me, but I think it was 80 or 90 quetzales, which I'll put on the screen how much USD it was. But I immediately got it because it's too gorgeous. It's too gorgeous. This one, again, it looks brighter in real life, I believe, but This is how it looks on the camera. This one is like a little mix of brown and oranges, and it still has the green and yellow tones in between, which makes it stand out so much. And I just know that I'm gonna wear this in Puerto Rico so much because, again, it's perfect. Okay, so another clothes-wise thing that I got is this t-shirt. And I usually try to stay away from buying t-shirts because I know I won't want to wear them. I don't know why. I don't know what I have against t-shirts, but every time I wear a t-shirt, I just feel so... I hate using this word, but I feel kind of basic. I don't know how to style a t-shirt in a way that looks elevated or cool or unique or anything. So I try to stay away from t-shirts, but my sister was looking at t-shirts because she loves t-shirts. It's her thing. And I saw this one, which is the same one that she bought. She just bought it in another color and a darker one. I think it was either dark blue or black or something like that. And I saw it in beige, and it's like a little beige kind of throwing to yellow, like a light yellow. And I fell in love. I think I was like, okay, I kind of need that. Also, the design is embroidered, which makes it even more amazing. It has the quetzal in the middle embroidered, and then it has a toucan and a tiger. I don't know. I did get this t-shirt. I just think the embroidered design is amazing. I honestly cannot remember how much this one was, but I don't think it was too expensive. And with it being embroidered, I was very, very surprised at the price. But I just think even for a t-shirt, it was absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm glad that my sister decided to get one, because then I was like, oop, I found the one for me. Okay, the last thing apparel-wise is this beautiful, beautiful traditional Guatemalan shirt, which I'm just so excited to show you guys this because it's absolutely perfection. I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory about it. In the Airbnb where we were staying, which was this beautiful traditional local house, it's literally traditional. It's literally a family house, and they haven't changed anything, I think, in years, or mostly anything. Plumbing and stuff like that, probably, yes. But the decor and everything is traditional, it's cultural, and it's just perfection. And they had these traditional Guatemalan shirts, which I know they told us the name, but I can't remember. So again, if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. And they had them as decor. So they put these shirts with like a wooden stick as a hanger, and they put them like straight like this, and they put them on the wall. And it was so gorgeous. It was so gorgeous. So we all fell in love. My mom, my sister, and me all wanted one for ourselves. Like my mom wanted one, my sister wanted one, and I wanted one. And we spent the whole trip looking for the perfect ones. Again, the only thing in Guatemala is there's so many, but you're not gonna like all of the styles, because a lot of the traditional Guatemalan things are very colorful and bright, which is not a bad thing. It's just not the style that I usually have on my house. So I tend to be very picky about what I'm gonna get. Okay, so this is the one that I got. It's hard to show you guys because it's kind of big. And I absolutely fell in love with it. It's still very colorful, but because the background is like a dark neutral color, I think it balances it out very well. I wish you guys could see this in person because I know you would fall in love with it. It's like a really dark brown, like a chocolate brown again, and the camera it's not the same color as I'm seeing in person. In person it looks more chocolatey than in the camera. In the camera it looks completely black, which is not. But these are the details that it has. This is the stitching that it has. And then it has like this bold, straight red lines going down. And I think that's one of the things that made me fall in love with this one specifically. Man, how I wish you guys could see this in person because it's just perfect. So the last two things that I got there are apparel, are some tote bags, and you guys don't know this, but I am obsessed with tote bags. I have so many tote bags. I kind of collect tote bags in a way. I try to find like cool, unique ones. Maybe one day I'll show you guys my collection of tote bags. But if I see a cool tote bag, I am definitely getting it. So I got two on my trip. I got this one in Ciudad de Guatemala, and this one is from a small business local artist. I love the combination of colors so much, and I've never seen a tote bags with this little like ribbons on them. So I was like, okay, I think I need this. I think it's absolutely perfection. This like, I need this fabric. I need this fabric. I need to find a type of fabric like this so I could do like cushions and stuff with it. Okay, so a little backstory on this Nets tote bag that I'm about to show you. I wanted a black and white one that had a horse icon and said Guatemala. I was looking for that. I spent, I don't know, like 3 days looking for the perfect Guatemala tote bag that was black and white and had a horse until I saw this one. I saw this one and I was just like, I think I'm gonna forget about the horse. This one is a brown and beige tote bag. And these are very, very traditional. You see them everywhere in Guatemala. I think they are just gorgeous. The brown really spoke out to me because you guys know I love brown. And I really love this chocolate brown with the beige combination. So the quetzales kind of just sold it to me immediately. I'm kind of happy that I got this one and not the clean stitching because it looks even more handmade than the other one. And again, I'm absolutely in love. Also, I kind of still want the black and white one with the horse. So maybe on my next trip to Guatemala, I will try to get that one. But I'm so happy that I got this one. I can't wait to use it around in Puerto Rico. I think when I go to a farmer's market, I am definitely going to wear this. So they have these little like Christmas ornaments, and a little backstory on that. We have started this like tradition, like my family and me, that whenever we travel, we try to buy a little Christmas ornament to put in our tree. So we started doing that a few years ago, and my mom likes to travel a lot. It's very special to have something that you can remember the trip that you went to on your Christmas tree, which is like a very family oriented and emotional time. I got this one in Panajachel, and they are supposed to be like air balloons. I think it was like $5 or $6 or maybe even less. And then we found this one for my mom, but then she traded with me because she bought another one in wording, and it has like this little decor on the bottom. They're gonna look so cute on my Christmas tree. On the same line as Christmas ornaments, I also got this quetzal. When I bought these little balloons, I felt like I needed something else to go with the balloons for my tree so it matched. Okay, so another thing I was very excited about, and I was kind of looking for when I was browsing shops in Guatemala, were these traditional wooden masks, which I love so much because of the color palette. I wanted to find a bigger one of these for my house, but I never found one. All the ones that I found were a little bit too much for my taste. And I'm not even sure what type of animal this is. It looks like a type of like cat, weird little cat, and it has like a little flower on the snout, and again, gorgeous. So this is supposed to be like a cover for like one of those like cheap plastic lighters, and I removed the lighter because I didn't know if it was gonna go through on the airport. This one has the quetzal and a little flower, and I really loved the terracotta orange that it has. And then I got this one, which also has a bird. I think the birds were my favorite designs out of all of the traditional things that they had. They have like a lot of different animals and flowers, but I think I really liked the birds. And this one is a match. And I just think that is so cool. I think it's so unique. And because they're handmade, they're all different, which makes it even more interesting to have. Next, we have pins, which my sister and I really like to collect pins, especially when we travel. I saw some in Panajachel, but then I found some in San Juan La Laguna, and I ended up buying them there. This one is like a little tuk-tuk, which is the cars that they use to like little tiny taxis. I don't know, they're really cute. And this one says Guatemala, and I really, really love this one so much. I also got a quetzal because, again, it's very like Guatemala to have a quetzal everywhere. And in that same store, I bought this one, which has the lake, El Lago Atitlan. And I think it's very, very cute. It has the volcano on the background because that's where you see most of the volcanoes. And I also got this Guatemala flag. When I was traveling in Antigua, I saw this girl that had like a keychain, one of those fabric neck keychains. And she had one flag pin of everywhere I think that she's traveled. And I thought that was so cool. And now I think I want to start doing that. The other trinket that we got is this little tuk-tuk, ceramic tuk-tuk. We wanted a tuk-tuk for our Christmas tree ornament. We were looking for one. We couldn't find anyone anywhere. So we found these in Antigua, and they're not for Christmas ornaments, but you can just put a string around it and it works perfectly. This one is, I broke it. Oh my God, guys, look, I broke it. I broke the tuk-tuk. It's fine, I'll just glue it back. And now I have a new mission. When I go back to Guatemala, I have to buy another tuk-tuk. Okay, so this one I was planning to use as a Christmas ornament, but I think it's too cute. I think I want it around my house, probably the living room shelves or something like that, as like a little trinket to have because it's just very unique and cute. And last of the trinkets, we got these little dolls, which are called quitapenas. I don't know the lore behind them, but quitapenas means like they take away your sorrows. So even the name, it's adorable. I need to figure out the lore behind it. And I was looking specifically, I wanted one that had the little basket on the head. And this is like a traditional Guatemalan woman. Basically, when you go to Guatemala, you see a lot of women wearing like traditional clothes and then carrying things on their heads, and they just balance them without anything. They're not even holding the things on their head. They just walk around with things on their head, balancing it perfectly. My mom got a pack of these and I just took one of them, and it has like the little baby as well, the little basket and the traditional clothing. It also says Guatemala. This one is supposed to be for the fridge or something. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I don't think I'm going to put it on the fridge, but yeah, it's one of those little cute things that you can have. And then my mom also bought these little tiny, really tiny ones, which I think are so funny and adorable. These are my Guatemalan girls. I love them so much. They're so, so cute. So we're going to do housewares now, but I'm going to start with the small ones. I guess housewares and decor. House decor, I don't know. But I'm going to start with the small ones just to get them out of the way. I told you guys that I wanted to find ceramics and I couldn't find that many, but I did find this coffee cup. It's made from clay and it has like this green and orange undertones. And honestly, I wish I would have gotten more of these. I was scared that things weren't gonna fit on my suitcase, but I know from next time that I go to Guatemala, I'm gonna get more of these clay cups. And we went to a lot of restaurants that use this as their cups and stuff, and it was just so pretty to see. So I found these postcards. These we bought them when we were gonna go to Juanatinango. But then I found this like amazing shop that had everything from traditional Guatemala decor. And those both were in Antigua. But they have these like postcards with fabric in the middle. I think I'm going to frame these as art prints because I just think they would look so gorgeous as an art print. So I bought 2 of the ones with the fabric in the middle, and then I got this one which has like the little shirt and the little head. I don't love this one too much, but I still got it because I love this type of fabric that it had. So these were the two that I bought that had the fabric in the middle, and then it has like this little design with paper on the edges and still says Guatemala in like this gorgeous, gorgeous font. I got this one because it's like the traditional type of fabric that they use. It's very similar to the common one that you're gonna see around. When you go to Guatemala, you're gonna see a lot of women, mostly older women, wearing the shirts that I showed you guys before. And all of them have like different styles of thread and fabric and design. We did learn that depending on the area that they're from, they use a specific design and color and stuff to like let you know where they're from, or just to show up that they're from that area, which is really interesting to know. I did not know that. So I think this one is one of the ones that they kind of use. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks really similar to ones that I saw people wearing. Just to get these out of the way so I don't break them, I got these shot glasses in Antigua, and there's a lot of shot glasses, but I really like this one because it mimics the clothing shirts that I was talking about earlier, the traditional clothing that the women use in Guatemala. So it kind of mimics that fabric and those designs. And so they have a lot of coasters there, and I found these. Honestly, I don't remember how much they cost, but I don't think it costs more than $1 each. I got like different ones. I have this red one, and both of the side, like depending on the side, it has like a different pattern. So I got a red one. I got this brown and orange one, and on the other side it has like little flowers. I got this yellow and red, a brown and white one, and an orange and green. And I think together they just look so gorgeous, like all the different colors. They're really warm. And I also got this one. They have a lot of these little coasters around, but I just love the color combination of this one. And I got it with the cup, the ceramic cup that I showed you guys. They're one that I got, and I just love, 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 love the color combination. It's very bright for me, but at the same time, I think sometimes I need a pop of color somewhere in my house. So for the last of our small housewares, we have this little jewelry box or trinket box, and it has like a little bird. I'm pretending it's a quetzal. I think it's supposed to be a quetzal, but I don't know. It's still a little bird, and the feathers kind of look like a sun, which I really love that. And it says Guatemala. It's handmade, it's wooden, and it's hand painted. It's very simple, but I don't know, I just love its design so much. It has a heart with wings inside, and I don't know why, but it really reminds me of my grandma. And it's the same art style as the little other trinkets that I showed you guys. Another thing that I don't know if it counts as houseware, but I did buy this traditional Guatemalan doll. There's like a lot of them everywhere. I did buy this one in San Juan La Laguna, but I did see some in Panajachel as well. And I'm not sure if in Antigua, but I think so. I didn't plan to get one of these, but I saw this specific one and it kind of called out to me. I'm not sure if it's the colors, but that may be it. I really loved the bright blue on the shirt, and then this purple, pink, and orange skirt. It has the little lace on the bottom as well, and it has like a really nice size basket. And I say it that way because there's a lot of them because they're handmade. Again, they're handmade, so all of them are different. Some look, I don't know. Some of them have like really big baskets, and I didn't love the proportions of it. But I saw this one and I thought it was absolutely perfect. It also has like little pom-poms on the hair with like a bright green, and I think it just goes so well with all the other colors that it has. So after I bought her, I gave her a name, and I immediately thought of calling her Lydia, which is my grandma's name. But then I was taking her around with me, and it was like, I'm taking my grandma to Lago San Juan La Laguna, or I'm taking my grandma to Antigua. And it was like, I'm taking my grandma with me to all of these places, and she's traveling around in Guatemala with me. And now I have her home, and I don't know, I think she's really special. I'm not even sure where I'm gonna put her, but I'm happy. I'm really happy that I got her. So more houseware. These are the individuales that I mentioned earlier. They are, what are these called? I cannot, placemats. Oh my God. These are placemats. So they had like a million stacks of these individuales, but we stumbled across this one and I just thought it was perfect because it has my color palette, which is like brown and oranges and beige. I don't know. I think that they were like a pack of sits for like 20 something or 30 something. So these last two things that I'm going to show you guys are one of my favorite things ever. I found this, I think it's like a mantel. It's something you just put it on top of a table as like decor. But I found this one and I loved the colors so much. I don't know why blue is calling out to me these days. And I just think it's perfect. I love the mix of the colors. Mocha, vente. I love the mix of the colors with the red, the greens, and the dark blues and the light blues. So I got this one immediately. And like everything that I've shown you guys, I just think this is a work of art. It's so gorgeous. How much does this one cost me? I have no idea. I don't remember. I know I saw it. I was like, how much is it? Like it sounded good. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. And then we have this cushion cover that we found on the same store as the individuales. Wait till I show you guys this because it's absolutely perfection. It's like a bright green yellow. And it has like a different print on the back. A lot of them were like this, like they have two different designs on the back and in the front. In person, it's more green than yellow. And I know the camera is capturing a little bit more yellow, which I honestly wish it was more yellow than green. But I still got it because I think it's so pretty. And I'm gonna show you guys the details. So it has like a little bird on the corner and it has flowers. I wish it was quetzal, but I know it's not because it doesn't have the long tail. And a lot of these things, I know this is meant for a cushion, but I think it would look amazing as art just hanging on the wall. But I think I am going to use this one as a cushion. And then when I go back to Guatemala one day, I'll get a different one to place as a wall hanging art or something like that. But you just can't tell me this is imperfection because I know it is. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Okay, and the last thing I got was coffee beans and hot chocolate. You're gonna see a lot of chocolate and coffee stuff around because they like pride themselves on the chocolate that they make. They even have like tours of how they make the chocolate and it's very cool. I didn't get to go one, but maybe for next time. I did get this hot chocolate because I wanted to try it, but also just because I love the packaging so much. This is like the type of fabric that you're going to see all around Guatemala. It's very, again, like I mentioned, it's very colorful, very like rainbow-ish, and it's very bright. I thought it was really pretty. All of the packages had a different type of color. So again, it just makes it even more unique and special. I haven't tried this one yet, but I can't wait to try it and tell you guys if I liked it or not. This one, it says that it's like a dark chocolate, and I never had hot chocolate with like a dark bean or like a dark chocolate, hot chocolate. I don't know. But I'm very, very excited to try this one. And I got these coffee beans because I love coffee. My partner and I both love coffee so much and we drink coffee every day. I specifically bought this one because I love the packaging so much. It has like, but it does say that it's like acidic citrus, like oranges, brown sugar, and bitter chocolate. So very interesting. I cannot wait to try this one. And I think that's all I bought in Guatemala. I think we're done. I'm hoping I didn't leave anything out. Other than that, I just bought like local pastries and candies that I brought home to my boyfriend, things like that, but nothing like decor wise or too special. In the end, I think I spent close to 500 USD which again is a lot. Sounds like a lot because it is a lot, but I did it with the plan that Hi, so I have no idea why this sound cut off on this portion of the video, but I believe I was saying that I spent that amount of money with the plan that I was going to bring all of these things and memories to my home, especially since Guatemala is such a special place for me from my grandma's heritage, and I adore and love my grandma so much, and I want her around me as much as I can. And since she has passed, I want to keep her alive in some ways. So first time visiting Guatemala, it was an absolutely amazing trip. It was an amazing experience. If you have the chance to go, definitely put it on your bucket list because it's so worth it. Very traditional, very cultural. If you like those kinds of places, you're gonna love Guatemala, and the nature aspects as well. Like there's nature everywhere and it's just beautiful. But that is it for this haul. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing everything that I got in Guatemala, and I hope it inspires you to take a trip there and support local artists and local businesses. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you on the next one.